Alright. I just got home, so I'm not exactly the best right now. I just spent 12 hours in front of a computer just to come back in front of a computer again. Anyway, you all remember that rape analysis video that I made some time back? Which is actually the product of, like, what, over a year worth of just videos here and there strung together. And I got to the part of how to end rape essentially overnight. And there was a short-term answer, and then a short-term quick fix, and then a long-term answer. Well, for all of you who thought that that long-term answer was unrealistic and just way the fuck out there, all right, here you go. Quote: Realdoll invests. Realdoll is the name of the company. Realdoll invests in AI for future sex bots that move and talk dirty, by Andrew Tarantola. Tired of your $10,000 anatomically correct sex doll just lying there? Well, now Realdoll, again the name of the company, purveyors of alarmingly lifelike silicone sex partners, and apparently not movie buffs. Okay. There's a hyperlink on that one. Plan to give them personalities. According to the New York Times, Realdoll founder and CEO Matt McCullen has hired a team away from Houston Robotics for the new project, dubbed Realbotics. Okay, for the express purpose of animating these dolls. The team is reportedly developing an artificial intelligence system capable of both following commands and verbally responding to its user. What's more, Realdoll is also working on an animatronic head, complete with blinking eyes and movable mouth. Additionally, the team plans on potentially incorporating a mobile app, of course, a mobile app that would act as a Tamagotchi-like companion, as well as a VR headset that could either replace or at least augment the doll itself. For anybody who well, I guess you could just Google it, but for anybody who doesn't know what Tamagotchi is, that was this virtual pet back in the 90s. I mean, I remember that shit from elementary school. Back in the 90s, mid going on late 90s. Where basically you would feed it and play with it and stuff and whatever. I guess it was the girls' version of what guys had. It was the guys had like Digimon, where you would feed it, train it, battle it, and all that shit. You'd link it up, and when it finally got it, then you pull apart, separate yourselves, and go off and battle. Google it, shit. The company has already sold more than 5,000 real dolls, which runs from $5,000 to $10,000 each, since its founding in 1996. 96, okay. According to McCullen, the key to avoiding a creepy, uncanny... creepy figures, they use that word. The key to avoiding a creepy, uncanny valley while adding the new movement and reaction is making sure the doll still looks like dolls, instead of detailed copies of real people. We just have to take his word on that one. Imagine that. I'm right. Now, I don't see how nobody could see this coming. Already sold 5,000 units. Honestly, even at $5,000 or $10,000, I don't know why it's not more. Let me put it to you like this. Ladies, you are becoming more and more obsolete as technology gets on. This is not something that feminism can stop. This is not something that you can rape or false rape, creep, perv, sexual harassment, misogyny, street harassment, objectification, objectification, objectification. Yeah, that's going to be the word to use with these things. You can't stop this from happening. Now, what is the ultimate end goal of either by this company or some future company? I don't know. Fuck, 7 of 9. There was this episode of The Outer Limits where this guy built a machine where essentially he would go into like a virtual reality world and he could have sex with a girl of his customization. Want blonde hair? You want a blonde hair Asian girl with huge tits and ass? Uh, you want a fucking 6 foot tall Russian model that's actually thick and not scrawny thin? Whatever the hell you want. Short and stumpy, I don't, whatever. What is the ultimate end goal? That's the ultimate end goal. And I'm telling you this right now, there's a huge fucking market for this. A huge market for this. Even, I mean, hell, even if the price never drops. So, for all the people that thought that I was stretching it a bit, put it to you like this. When Star Trek first came out back in the, what, 30s, 40s, whatever, people thought that all the things that they saw in there, the phasers, the comms and stuff where you talk and all that stuff, was all way too out there. And apart from aliens, or extraterrestrials, other alien races, what is the only thing in Star Trek that has not been fulfilled in today's day and age? Space travel, or not even space travel, but warp drive travel. Phasers, those are here. Just take a laser just take one of those lasers that you can cut shit with, fashion it into a gun. I believe some kid in Africa. Actually, I think some kid in Africa did that already, and of course the government confiscated that from him. So phasers, no, those are here already. Okay, teleportation. Depending on who you believe, that's not here yet. But the point with that is, people are thinking that this shit is not here. I mean, people are already used to fucking inanimate objects. Women are used to fucking their Sabian machines, and if anybody doesn't know what that is, that's a machine where, well, I think there's two kinds. One is the one where basically it's like a dick just moving in and out, a mechanical thing where it just moves in and out and she just positions herself. The other one is where she just sits on top of the thing and it like a gigantic fucking vibrator. Okay. I mean, just Google that as well. So women are used to fucking inanimate objects. Men, I mean, hell, sex dolls have been here for the longest time, so humans are already used to doing that. It's gonna get progressively more real. And apparently, for the, I guess, few people, because I don't think that video, as great as it was, I don't think that video even broke 1,000 views yet. People had a very hard time wrapping their mind around my solutions for ending rape overnight. Well, here you go. Go read it for yourself. Link. Imagine that. I'm fucking right. I bet within the next 10 years. What did he say? Instead of having detailed copies of real people, I guarantee you within the next 10 years, if this shit keeps going, they'll have no choice. Or somebody's going to beat them to it. Between holograms, between lifelike things, and I mean, hell, honestly, I think the ultimate end goal, forget creating dolls and stuff, I think the ultimate end goal is with genetic engineering and being able to regrow actual cells, not just 3D printing organs and stuff. I think people would be able to create their own real-life human beings. I don't know how the DNA would work, but real-life human beings, skin, bones, and everything, and people just create other people, life forms, just for sex. Real-life flesh and blood person just wasn't made the way nature makes them. That, I think, is the ultimate end goal. Now, that might not be for, I don't know, maybe several more decades, but maybe when I'm, I don't know, 50, I'm 28 now, maybe when I'm 50, then that'll be the case. But I think that's the ultimate end goal, and there's nothing to stop that. Now, what is the benefit of that? Well, rape ends overnight. I mean, hell, there's no such thing as a perfect girl. Well, there is with that. The negative effect? Well, we have artificial sperm here, so women have been saying men are obsolete. We do have artificial wombs now, so women are also obsolete. You don't believe me? Go research it. It's been here for a while now, much to the disdain of feminists and women's interest groups. I believe I made a video about that nobody again watched. And with this thing now, the one last thing that linked men to women and that gave women power over men is gone. And the more this advances up to what I just went and told you is the ultimate goal, even if it's not the ultimate goal for this company, it will be the ultimate goal as progression goes, will render women null and void. And you can sit here and say, okay, well, we can create men's too with the perfect dick slash. Okay, fine, whatever. Men and women, the natural made ones, natural born ones, will have nothing to do with each other. I can create my own perfect kid with perfect genes. I can create my own woman to have as huge tits as I want, as huge ass as I want, as thick muscular thighs as I want, as pretty face as I want, however the hell I want. Why the hell would I go outside? I can just type it up. Enter, print, whatever, boom. Take a fucking cryogen chamber or whatever the hell, miniaturize it, make it for home. I'm right. Sorry, I'm right. And if anybody happens to venture across to this corner of YouTube and happens to watch me, they'll know that I'm right. And they'll see this stuff. I know I might not have the most flashy videos or it might not be the most fun with the jumping and the editing and all that stuff in the intro. Okay, fine. Evidently, Link, that doesn't make me any less right. So for all the people that thought that my solutions, at least the long-term one, for ending rape overnight was too out there, I believe Rihanna said it best. Bitch better have my money. Because I made a bet with some of you all, and some of you all owe me about $50,000 right now. And I do remember your username, so I might just be sending you my PayPal. Alright. I gotta get to the gym. I'll talk to you all later.